Well, how's it going, guys? I have not picked up this camera in a very long time. My editing software was down, and then I wasn't really doing anything. I thought that was worth recording, and something bad has happened since then. And as you can notice, the Subaru is parked there instead of the Beamer. And what happened a couple days ago, what is it, Tuesday, so Saturday, I was driving the Subaru and a bunch of lights flashed. It started overheating a lot. I was full on coolant and everything, and then the oil light came on, and then I lost compression, so the Subaru is down once again, obviously. Thank God I still have my Beamer. And something about me and my cars, I like to make them practical, which is why I got a Subaru in the first place, because I can drive it anywhere on any terrain, whatever. And I always keep a bunch of stuff with me, so this is something kind of big for me. You know, I'm daily driving the Beamer now, and this is something I've always thought was cool, but I've never actually done. So I think I want to do full weight reduction on the Beamer, take the back seats out, the carpet out, keep the front and everything, but like the front seats and console, but just do that. So what I'm doing right now is I ripped that off. That was easy, and I just pry these. It took like 1 second to just pry out. I thought I'd record it. I don't know, I'm probably gonna keep the spare just because I drift all the time. You can see that right there. But I want to take as much out, and I was really iffy about doing this just because whenever I sell the car, I'm gonna have to put everything back, but it's not that hard to put back. And whoever gets this car is probably gonna do the same thing I'm doing with it anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rip everything apart and clean it up and just make this weigh quite a bit less, just so I could have some style. Because when I drive my Subaru around, I get people looking at me constantly because I'm an attention whore. You know, I like all the attention that car gives me. And now that I'm driving this, there's nothing really special about it. It just wheels, it's lowered in the front. I plasti dipped the hood because the spray paint, when I spray painted it, didn't come out good. So I'm probably gonna lower the back, cut the springs on the back, get it lower. But as of now, I'm just taking everything out, so I'll show you all me doing that. Why the fuck? Here we go. Well, I wanted to look clean in here also, so there's a bunch of powder, which I'm guessing is like baking soda or something, because the battery's right there and it's like like soaked in it. Even after I cleaned it off, there's a bunch in the floor pan because I've never gotten this deep in the car. I haven't had it for that long, but I'm gonna vacuum it out with my Harbor Freight shop vac now. So if you're wondering what I'm gonna keep, I'm not gonna be stupid with the weight reduction. I want to be practical still, because if I have the cheap insurance, so I don't have like free towing or whatever. So I'm gonna have tow ropes because I've had to get towed home a few times, and this clutch is going. I just replaced it like a couple months ago, but I've been going hard on it. 700 miles of like street drifting, and it's starting to go. I have a stage 3 Apex clutch coming in, but I'm not gonna do it yet because I'm still gonna drive it. But I still want to keep it practical, so I'm having the jack, the lug nut, or I guess wheel stud remover thing. I don't know what you call that. Wheel bolt. I'm having that, a spare tire, a tool kit, just normal stuff, because I'm going weight reduction, but I want to be safe with it because I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road after I blew out a tire street drifting. So I'm definitely going to keep it. It's a little 185. Like really small. It's a full size small donut, but I'm gonna keep that. But I'm definitely bringing this stuff with me. I might put jumper cables in here too. I got some sitting right there, that way I can jump start people when they ask me, because I hang out with a lot of car people, and it's came up a couple times. Like when I was driving the Beamer last time, there's a guy with a dead battery and I couldn't help him because I wasn't in my Subaru. So I'm gonna bring a couple stuff with me. So that's that. Not full weight reduction, but you know, practical weight reduction. So as you can see, I got my tow hook wrapped around that stud, and then I have the jumper cables wrapped around. It's not even, but it's fine. And then I'll put the jack right there. So still practical, but still weight reduction. Oh, well, that was really easy. I barely even tried it. Gotta take out these two bolts right here. These two bolts are a 16 millimeter, the ones holding the seat belts to the chassis of the car. I went ahead and kept all the seat belts, so I just bolted everything back in after I ripped that, I'm pretty sure that's like a sound deadening type of material, but I ripped it all out, and I just need to vacuum everything up, and then I'll probably take the carpet out. I'm iffy about it because I don't want to have to deal with the center console and everything. But other than that, I don't want to take this off either because I don't know how this works. And then the door panels are hard to deal with. I've already had to deal with them because that one keeps ripping off, and then the passenger side one rips off too. So I don't want to have to deal with any of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep the door panels on because they don't weigh that much anyways. So that's that. I'm going to vacuum it out now. So I took the seats out, and I'm trying to get the carpet up. And one problem is that the carpet right here goes across, and I don't exactly know how to take this out, nor do I want to do it, just because it's I don't want to mess anything up, especially with BMW and stuff. One thing I noticed, this carpet is not like a normal carpet. This carpet has thick padding on it, so if you're trying to lose a lot of weight reduction, or like do weight reduction in a BMW, like taking the carpet out's a big deal, because I don't know if you can see this, but see, you can, like, this is thick. Like this, it is that thick of just like foam, so it's amazing. So I can't get it right here because it crosses over. As you can tell, I was trying to pry the seam, and whenever I pry the seam, it doesn't come out anymore right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a little bit of it. Yeah, right here is where it does it. So I don't want to cut it here. I'm going to try to shove it up in there and cut a little bit of it back. Let's see if that. Oh, I'm tipping you over. But as you can see, it's connected back here too. There we go. Now I got that carpet up, and I will be able to peel it back now. It is really hot in Texas. It's like 95 degrees outside. I've had to take multiple breaks, but I got the Beamer's carpet practically done. I was trying to save the carpet until I ripped it really bad. I was trying to save it, but then I pulled on it too hard and ripped it. And I'm trying to get this piece off, and I just tore it completely in half. So this whole carpet's out. I just have to pull it out, but I have to figure out how to get all this up in here because, I don't know, there's a freaking like bolt. Let me show you that. There's like a bolt threaded. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like a rev limiter. I don't fucking know, but I'm trying to get that piece of carpet out, but this is completely disconnected, so I'm gonna work on getting this out. And then the driver's seat, I just threw it in the back. And then there's two sections of carpet. One is just covering that wall, and the other one is this piece. And like I was telling you before, this is thick, heavy carpet, so this will take a lot of weight out and that, but I'm gonna rip this out now. Well, here's what a gutted BMW 318i looks like. You can see there's a lot of space they had to fill in, which is why it was so thick, but this was so heavy. It was amazing. Oh look, I even got money stuck to it. But this right here, this is a solid like 40 pounds. Like, I do not know how they can make it weigh so much, but let me roll it out for you. Yeah, see, here's a carpet, and look at how thick it is, just thick foam. I mean, it's really good to have like as foam, like for insulation. Like, this is really thick right here, but I'm gonna put all the seats back in and show you how that looks. So I'm in the E36 right now. The weirdest part so far is like, you can't, let me open the door. But you see how there's like, there used to be carpet right here, so I used to be able to just easily fit. I have a size 13 shoe, and so now it's hard to reach, so I'm gonna have to like reach up more. I might put some padding down there or whatever. And another thing, I didn't get the panels clipped back in, so this is all loose and everything. But I'm gonna go on a drive and see how different it feels, because this thing is gutted. I might cut that out, just that little X in the middle, just so, you know, I could see in the back or whatever. And yes, I have a steering wheel cover. I hate steering wheel covers, but I have one on this car because it peels up on my hand and everything. So let's see how this feels. It's gonna be a lot louder, but it's whatever. This thing is freaking insane. Well, I just got done driving the Beamer in Mexico, you know, and this thing gets up really fast now, and it feels like a little go-kart. Like, people in Miatas and stuff, they do it, but I'm 6'3", 6'4" almost, but I just drove it around. It's way louder because there's no sound deadening or anything, and this one's kind of messing up, but it feels so nice. My suspension is shot, like I'm pretty sure I've shown y'all, but I'll show y'all again. If you know anything about cars, then you know that is bad. You don't want that. And the front is on $50 eBay springs that I got for free because my friend was gonna put them on his car, but they didn't work out or didn't make them low enough, so I put them on the front, which is why the front's tucking in the back. The tires are the wrong size, and the spring, I mean the struts are shot. God, I can't say that. So I don't know if I want to spend the money or not. The cheapest coilovers I can get are 200 bucks, but I'm pretty sure they don't handle well, and I don't want to be spending my money too much because I want to get the Subi back and running. But other than that, this is the weight reduction. I recommend this if you don't really care, you know, want a little sporty car. My dad was like, why are you doing this on a street daily driver car? And it's because that's what I want, you know. I've never done it before, so I thought I'd do it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Watch more on my channel. I'm gonna try to get this car more done to it or whatever. I can't talk right now, but other than that, that's that. So hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Peace.